All right, welcome back. We apologize for that little technical delay. Lost a little power downstairs, but we're back and we're ready to go as Lane is teeing it up. Number 67, Raul Martinez, will be our kicker. Back deep for Texas College will be number 1, Philip Collier, and number 4, Patrick Petty. So we are ready to go for opening day of college football. Of course, if you've watched much TV, you know it opened Thursday night, but a slew of games today all over the United States of college players getting ready to go. And Martinez has it teed up at the 35. Ball's in the air, little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded short at about the 32 by number 5. That's Corey Sherman. And he returns it out across the 35 to the 36, so a 3-yard return on a very short kickoff as Texas College comes out on offense. Be led by quarterback number 12, Santonio Mapp. And according to the two-deep chart, a true freshman will be coming out leading the charge. Look for Lane's defense to be led again by Javante Kelly, number 5, as they line up and ready to go. And it looks like number 11 and not number 12 will be out on the field. So Sean Stell will be quarterback as they're in an I formation. We got a wide receiver to the far side. Number 1, he goes in motion. He slips in the backfield. Handoff's going to be straight up the middle. And not much there for the running back, number 20, and that is Eldred English, as a host of Dragons converge for the tackle. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9, maybe a gain of 1. Good job by the defensive front with a push there to stop that running attack of the Steers. And this time we see one receiver going to the far side. You've got a wide receiver and a slot receiver to this side again in the I formation. As Stell, the quarterback, under center, looking to pass this time. Little wide receiver screen complete to number 80 on the far side. He's out across the 45 to about the 47 where he'll have a first down for them. That's Miles Hill. Pretty good coverage by the Dragons right there. He just slipped back inside a seam and was able to haul that in. So 1st and 10 for the Steers at their own 47-yard line. Same formation that they run each and every time. We see Lane with 4 down linemen. And this time the handoff, nothing there. Nothing there for the running back, and that is number 20. Again, that is Eldrick English, and he's brought down in the middle by number 47. And that is Ray Taylor. Nice job in the middle by the Dragons. It's hard to say who is making all the tackles up front because there are a lot of Dragons flocking to the football. And this time we're going to see we are going to have a single back in the backfield as we go to the shotgun formation by quarterback Stell. 2 wide receivers each way. He's looking to his left. He hits his intended receiver, and he's just at the first down, and that is number 1, Philip Collier, with the completion. And so the Steers are now in Lane territory at the Lane College 43-yard line, 1st and 10. As we're going to go back to the shotgun formation. And this time the handoff is going to be to number 5. He breaks through and gets down to about the 40, number 5, Corey Sherman. And Pitts with the stop for Lane. And they're going to mark it back at the 41. So a gain of 2 will make it 2nd and 8 for the Steers. As we're early here in the first quarter, 12:26 left, we have no score. Texas College with their first possession of the day. And again, shotgun formation. This time we have trips to the right side. And we have a single receiver. The widest out receiver is trying to get the attention. It looks like he's thinking maybe single coverage, and we have movement there on the front line. It's going to be a false start against Texas College, so back them up 5. It'll make it second down and about 14, 15, somewhere in that vicinity. Second and 13, excuse me. I'll get my math skills in shape pretty soon. Excuse me, I believe he called delay of game. I thought he said false start, but it was a delay of game.
Texas College.
So that backs them up to the lane 46-yard line. A second and a long 13.
Second and 13.
And this time we have an empty backfield as you have 2 wide receivers each on the far side, 3 to the near side. Still looking, under pressure. He hits his intended receiver, number 3. Nice cut back to the inside. And it's got a first down, and he's going to be inside the 25 at about the 23-yard line. A nice catch there by Cortez Griffin as he just slipped in between the zone for the Dragons of Lane. So Texas College has found something a little bit successful in this passing game as they're exploiting this, looks to me like a zone defense that Lane is playing. And again, an empty backfield. Snap taken, rush on, and wide open. No blown coverage right there as Texas College puts 6 on the board as a completion to Philip Collier. And so somebody missed him because he was wide open. No one within 10 yards. So Texas College takes an early 6-0 lead with 11-12 left here in the first quarter. And they're on to attempt the extra point. Believe that's going to be, let's see, no, are they going to go for 2? Nope, they're going to go for it, and that's going to be number 45 for Texas College attempting the extra point, and that's Derek Haley. Out of the hold of Philip Collier, number 1, ball's down, kick up, and the kick is blocked in the middle, and I believe that kick was blocked by number 46, Cameron Brown. So 11-12 left. Texas College takes a 6-0 lead, and Lane will have the ball on offense as we await this kickoff.
Food, snacks, and a variety of refreshments. Also, we'd like to thank Thomas Media, Hot 96.1 and 96 Hits for being the corporate sponsors for the first annual CME Classic.
That's what I want. Good. We need to make a break after every score if we can. That's what we're doing.
Back to receive for Lane College.
Count it out.
Number
I'll let
11,
you know.
Ahmad Isaac. And number 23, Rodney Willingham. Kicking for Texas College, number 45, Jalen Davis.
All right, the ball's teed up, number 45 for Texas College, Derek Haley. And another little pooch kick, and that's going to be fielded by number 9. And he is reverse field. He's at the 35, out to the 40, across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. And that is Aaron Thomas. He thought about going to his right, and he reversed field and came back to the left. So Lane has good field position for their first possession as they take over, and they're going to mark the ball. Let's see, they're going to mark the ball at the 44-yard line. And so Marcus Reynolds leads the Dragons out on the field. Going to send 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And you have we're going to call it a pistol formation. We've got two running backs, 1 flank, 1 deep. And handoff there to number 25. And he breaks off about an 11-yard run as he gets into Texas College territory. That is Marcus Holliday. Nice job by Holliday. Hit the hole with a burst of speed, and on he went. Again, same similar formation. Reynolds calls for the ball. Snap again. Again, 25 with the handoff. And that is Holiday. This time he's going to pick up about 3 yards on that play. So we're going to call it 2nd down and 7 for the Dragons. And Lane with 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Reynolds in the pistol formation. Same formation we've seen from Lane each time. And we're going to have a illegal motion against Lane, so we're going to back them up 5 yards. And it's going to make it 2nd down and 13. As that penalty was on Justin D. Hill, as he took off just a half a second early. So 2nd down for Lane. This time we're going to see trips to the near side. 1 receiver to the far side, 1 running back. That's going to be Holiday. This time Reynolds with the pass. He hits his receiver, number 85, cuts back inside. 1 man to break, and a flag comes in late. A nice play as Omari Hampton with the reception cuts back in and gets down close to where the 1st down is, but I think that may come back for a hold against Lane, looking at where the flag came in. And yes, it's going to be a chop block. So it's going to back it up, and it's going to make it about 2nd. And let's see. It's going to bring the ball back into Lane territory at the 40. They've got to get to the Texas College 32. So it's 2nd down and about 23 now. And a well-designed play by the Dragons right there. Just somebody got a little bit low on a block and took someone's legs out from under them. Reynolds looks to the sideline for his play. He steps back into that pistol formation. He's calling for the ball. There it is. He's looking to pass, looking to his left. He's got his man if he can get there. And the pass is complete. Back into Texas College territory, inside the 30. A nice play by the Dragons. And that's number 11 on the far side, Ahmad Isaacs. As a nice play call to recover all of it about that. Normally you don't go for all of it on 2nd down, but this time Lane chose to go for it, and it worked out for him. And once he had a step on, Isaacs had a step on his defender, it was all over. And fortunately for Texas College, the defender was able to reach back and grab a hold. So Reynolds calls for the ball. He's going to hand it off again, 25. He's bouncing off, and there comes in. So there we see Holiday with another carry, and it's going to be enough for a 1st down for the Dragons. The Dragons have been pretty efficient in moving the footballs. The ball now is going to be spotted at the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Lane. We've got 9 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the 1st half. Nice to see the offense respond after Texas College put 6 on the board. Reynolds hands off. He keeps it himself. He steps in, and he's going to walk tightrope the sidelines in for a touchdown. Oh, no, they're going to say stepped out of bounds. They're going to say stepped out of bounds at the 5-yard line, so still a 9-yard pickup for Marcus Reynolds. Pretty nice play by Reynolds. Well called, well designed by the Lane coaching staff, Coach Derek Burrows and his coaching staff. As Reynolds awaits the snap, there it is, the handoff straight up the middle to Holiday. He fights his way, and he's going to be short of the goal line. It looks like he's going to come up short at about the 2-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and goal for, or it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Dragons. And it looks like they put the ball on about the 3-yard line, and we are going to get a timeout. No, they're going to hold up the play to let everybody get set. So Reynolds this time is going to go under center. He's got an I formation behind him, a power I. Takes the snap, hands it off to the up man. That's number 32, and that is Justin D. Hill. And he's driven back, and he's going to lose 2 yards, but there is a flag. But preliminary indication looks like it's going to be offsides against Texas College, so that was really a free play for the Dragons. They called the defense number 56, Jordan Rogers, offsides. And so now it's 1st and goal from about the 1.5-yard line as Reynolds goes under center. Again, he has Hill and Holiday in the I formation behind him. Hands it off to Hill, and Hill is across the goal line. So touchdown, Dragons. So 7:49 left here in the first quarter, and our score 6-6 as we await the extra point. And we're waiting for the extra kick, and the extra kick by number 67, Raul Martinez for the Dragons. He waits the snap, ball's down, kick is up. Kick looks good to me. So Lane College answers the Texas College Steers with a touchdown drive of their own. It's 7-6 with 7:49 left here in the first quarter. And you're listening to Dragon Football. Yeah, went into power saver. That's fine. I don't have to have that. It just sometimes I like to look down if I can't see a number. If with one person, you might as well forget calling who's making the tackles because you can't see it all. Huh? Yeah.
To receive for Texas College. Raul Martinez kicking for the Dragons.
Taken by 20. Yep.
Returned by number 20, Eldrick English.
Welcome back as Martinez kick goes to number 20, Eldrick English on another pooch kick, and he returns it back out to the 30, we're going to call it the 34-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Texas College as now they take their second possession of the day. Hey, if you're watching this broadcast and you're in the Jackson area, you're missing a great game. Come on out to Lane Field and watch this one in person. We got a good crowd here today as they're staying in the shotgun formation. This time, your running back number 5, Corey Sherman. He's looking to pass. Little screen pass to Corey Sherman. Sherman has it at the 50 into Lane territory. He's down to the 45. They're going to mark it at the 44-yard line. A well-designed well-designed screen pass, halfback screen coming out of the backfield. And Texas College has found some success in this short passing game, catch and run. And then now we see a new player coming in for Texas College. That's Jude St. Julian, number 22. As we see 3 wide receivers going to the far side, 1 to the near side. St. Jude flanks Stell in the backfield. As Stell looking to pass, he's going to go deep. And the receiver steps out of bounds. Otherwise, we probably would have had a pass interference play on that. So as the referee, the official, throws his hat down on the sideline to indicate out of bounds. Pretty well defended right there by the Dragons. So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Steers. And they are staying here with this formation that has been very successful for them so far here in the first quarter. Still takes the snap, and flag is going to be false start on Texas College, so back them up 5. It'll make it 2nd and 15.
False start on the offense.
So the ball's backed up to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 15. 7 minutes left here. Lane with an early 7-6 lead. And we see this shotgun formation again for Texas College. Still waiting for the snap. He takes it. He's looking over the middle, looks to the right. Pocket collapsing. Still, he's going to be sacked at the 45-yard line as he loses another 6 yards. And there with the initial hit. Oh, we have a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is going to be. Don't want to call that quite yet. As the Dragons got into the backfield for the sack, but it's going to be offset by a holding penalty against Lane. Unusual to see a defensive holding penalty called on number 7, Anthony Blackman. And so that's going to, instead of 3rd down and about 21, it's going to be 2nd down and 6. You don't see a lot of holding calls on the defense unless it's in pass coverage downfield. But that time the pocket collapsed because of the great coverage. As still waiting for the snap. Takes his snap. He's looking, and he's going to be brought down. The sack that time by number 40 for Lane, Whitney Richardson, and number 46, and Cameron Brown finish him off as it takes the ball all the way back now to the Lane 47-yard line, which brings up 3rd down and 13 for Texas College. And Lane has done an excellent job this time, much better defensively, looking at that pass and breaking down the line in the trenches to get back to the quarterback and put some pressure on him. That's 2 plays in a row that the Dragons have had the pressure there. And so an empty backfield for Stell. He takes the snap. Again, he's under pressure, and down he goes. As this time he's brought down by number 47, Ray Taylor, with a great penetration on that late blitz. What a play. And so Texas College gets the ball into Lane territory, but they're going to punt it away from their own 49-yard line. As going back deep for Lane is number 10, Jamian Dunning. Jamian Dunning. And on to punt for Texas College, number 2, Eddie Schutz. Dunning waiting at about his 10-yard line, and I think we're going to get a delay of game. And it's going to be a dead ball delay of game against the offense. And that was caused by the punter just not being out on the field as he should have been, not knowing the situation right there. And so now Dunning moves up 5 yards to the 15. Low snap to the ground, no rush. Punt away, pretty good punt. Dunning's going to come up. He's going to field it at the 15. He's out across the 20, breaks one tackle, breaks another. 25, 30, 35, 40. Across the 40 on the return to about the 43-yard line. Nice return by Dunning right there as he was able to make the first wave of defenders miss. So Lane takes over 1st and 10. And the ball will be at the 43-yard line, I do believe. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 42. So nice defensive stand by the Lane Dragons as they adjusted to what Texas College was doing. And now we see Reynolds under center. You got a one lone running back. That is Holiday. A double tight end formation. Handoff to Holiday. He cuts to the left. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets across the 50 into Texas College territory, but a flag comes in late. And let's see what the call is. The referee is going to make the call. Personal foul, chop block, Lane. That's the second chop block against the Dragons, so that'll be a spot foul. So it's going to be 1st down. They will replay 1st down because Holiday almost had enough, so that's going to take the ball back to the 30-yard line. So it's going to be 1st down and 21 for the Dragons. The last time they had a long distance down, Reynolds was able to hit that nice over-the-shoulder catch on the far side. And so Reynolds under center. Holiday is your lone running back. And this time he's going to bust it right up the middle. He's at the 40. He leaps across the 45 and going to mark him down right at the 45. So a nice play of 15 yards of that 21 gotten back right there. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7. And Lane in a hurry-up offense here. As Reynolds, again, the handoff to Holiday. This time not much there as he gets about a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Lane in this hurry-up offense is not allowing Texas College to substitute, which is the purpose of it. As again, we see 2 wide receivers to the far end. We have the tight end on the far side. 1 receiver to the near side. 1 running back. Reynolds drops back into the shotgun. Holiday pointing out a block. Reynolds looking. He's got his receiver 1st down. And a nice job for the extra effort there by number 85, Amari Hampton, to pick up the 1st down after Lane again went back and had a 2nd and long as the ball will be spotted at the Steers' 48-yard line. Good play call by Reynolds right there, the coaching staff. And this time Reynolds is going to look. He hands it off. This time it's number 23. And 23 is Rodney Willingham for the Dragons. So trying to swap out a few fresh bodies here and there. It's not real hot today, but it is the first game of the season, so you want to give your players a little bit of a break. As we see Holiday go back out. Reynolds in the shotgun. Holiday flanks him to his right. Waiting for the snap here. And free play. You got to play it. And its pass is complete on the free play. And the pass is complete to Jamion Dunning. Nice play. You know, Texas College knew they were offsides and they froze, but Reynolds did the right thing, played right through it, and picks up a 1st down at the 16-yard line of the Steers. So Lane down deep into steer territory, threatening again. That's why you play till you hear the whistle. Reynolds in the shotgun. See what he chooses to do here. He's looking to pass. He's coming to Hampton. Excuse me, not Hampton. It's a completed pass to number 16. That is Clark, Darren Clark, and he takes the ball down inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line, where it's going to be second down and very, very short, probably a yard or less for the Dragons. As you watch the replay here, well, we were going to watch it. Now we go back live. This time it's Holiday. He goes off the right side, stretching, extending the field, and he sprints into the corner of the end zone. So Lane is now going to take a 13-6 lead with 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Nice drive by the Dragons right there as they were able to march down the field. And so Martinez now will be on for the extra point attempt to see if he can extend Lane's lead to 14-6. And going to have false start, so we're going to back Lane up 5 yards. So instead of the attempt at the 3, the attempt will be from the 8. It looked to me like on the first extra point that Martinez has plenty of foot to put it through from this distance. And so now we await the snap. Bad snap, broken play. And so the line didn't hold out. The holder was Crawford, number 15. So with 1:06 left in the first quarter, it's 13-6. We'll be right back with more Dragon football. All right, we teed it up. Martinez has the ball teed up as he's going to attempt to kick it deep. He's had 2 little pooch kicks so far. This time it's going to be another pooch kick. It's going to be taken by number 20. And he's still on his feet. And he gets across the 30 to about the 33-yard line, and that is English for Texas College. So a minute left here in the first quarter. Lane up 13-6. As they miss their first extra point. And so waiting for Texas College to break out of the huddle on the sideline. I'm sure they'll be bringing out their quarterback, Sean Stell. Little stocky fella. Stell is 6 foot, 230 pounds. He's a junior. And as I looked through this Texas College roster, I saw a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores. So handoff to number 5. He goes off the left side, and he's brought down by a host of Dragons. Number 5 on the carry was Sherman, and he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play. All right, going to give him a – well, we're going to give him 2 and make it 2nd and 8. As the Dragon defense is really stoutened up here on these last 2 drives. 3rd possession of the quarter for Texas College. And they've been able to move the ball very little here after that first opening series drive. As Shell in the shotgun, he's flanked by 2 running backs. He's looking to throw. He has his receiver, and it's in and out of the hands of number 80. That is Miles Hill. That should have been a completion, but I think he heard Brandon Banks battling on his feet right there. Nice job by Banks. Banks, a transfer in from Vanderbilt last year, saw basically no action, if I remember correctly, from last year. But this year he's expected to play and see some action, a very good defensive player. As now Shell with an empty backfield, or Stell with an empty backfield on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, he's telling, oh, nice play, well defended, as we're going to see a loss of 5 yards on that play, so it's going to bring up 4th and 13 as the completion was made to number 1, Philip Collier. And so the clock stops. Do we have a flag out there? I'm looking to see if we have a flag. I see some officials discussion. Waiting to see what the referee is going to tell us up here. And we're waiting on an explanation here. And the coaching staff from Texas College out on the field wanting an explanation of what's going on. A little bit early to take a timeout with a 13-6 lead with 12 seconds left. You're going to get the ball to begin the quarter no matter how it works out. And so somebody is taking a timeout. That is the end of the first quarter. And after 1 quarter, it's 13-6. Lane Dragons come right back for more football action right here of the Lane College Dragons.
For the first time in Lane College history, we are giving away free pizza for a year to 1 lucky winner. Thanks to our sponsors, Rocketville Pizza. The drawing will be announced at the end of the 3rd quarter. So be sure to stick around and listen in for the drawing.
That's in Nashville, Trevecca. Yeah. Are they about to run back? This is the camera. No, I don't think you're going to start yet. They'll Central will say that. Yeah.
Where did that go?
And after that, then you start.
Okay. Nice play. All right, welcome back to Dragon Football as we begin the 2nd quarter of play. Texas College will be punting. By the way, hope you enjoy seeing those graphics that show you the upcoming athletic events of other athletes on the Lane College campus. We also are indebted to Thomas Media today for sponsoring this first annual CME Classic. Hot 96.1 and 96 kicks. Low snap, kickoff. Pretty good kick. It's going to take a bounce, and it'll take a Texas College roll. It'll get inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. As Coach Roger Ogden hands me the first quarter stats, Texas College, first of all, 6 first downs. Lane had 13. Rushing yards, Texas College 7 for -13. Lane had 10 rushes for 65 yards. Texas College was 73 yards passing on 6 out of 8, no interceptions. And for Lane, 77 yards, 4 out of 4 for Marcus Reynolds. Total offense, 15 plays, 60 yards for Texas College. 14 plays, 142. So there you see the difference. 4 yards per play for Texas College and 10 yards per play for the Dragons of Lane College. Reynolds under center. Handoff straight up the middle this time. And that's number 23, Rodney Willingham with the rush. And he's going to pick up 5 yards on that play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Of course, our leading rusher will be Marcus Holliday for Lane. 7 rushes, 54 yards. Again, Reynolds hands it off. Again, it is. Oh, and he's 23. He's got one man to beat. And if he can, and he reverse field and just one block on a nice job as Texas. He takes the ball into Texas College territory. Again, that is Willingham. Little package of dynamite right there. Willingham is only 5'5", 160 pounds. What a move he made to break free for that yard. 38-yard run. As the ball's at the Texas College 34. Out of the shotgun, handoff this time straight up the middle. You go into a different back. You go to number 28 right there. And I apologize, I don't have a name for a number. I don't have a 28 on my roster, so I'm going to have to get a 28.
That wasn't 28, that was 23.
So, no. I'll get a name for you in just a minute. It's going to be offsides against Texas College, though. So you're not going to take the play, you take the yardage, and you'll repeat 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 5 for the Dragons. Okay, so that's Jawan Williamson on the carry. As we're seeing some different players on offense for the Dragons, a lot of combinations. Coach Burrows is trying, again, straight up the middle, and he breaks through, and he's carrying defenders. Stays on his feet, gets inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for Dragons. Okay, number 28 is Gary and Bradley. As this time, the carry is number 15, and number 15 is Judah Crawford. And so it'll be 1st and goal for Lane. They're going to mark the ball just inside the 1-yard line. So Reynolds under center, high backfield. Hand off to the first man up, still churning on his feet. And I don't know that he got in, but we have a flag late. I believe he came up just a little short, and that was number 22 on that run, Charles Dudley. But like I say, we have a flag on the far side of the field in the back of the end zone. And we also have one right at the goal line, so let's see. A substitution, and it's going to be a substitution infraction and illegal formation. So it's going to be 1st down and remain 1st down and goal inside the 1. Again, the stacked I for Lane. And free play. They're going to call it dead because contact was made. So it's going to be a half the distance goal. I wonder if Reynolds is going to have to come out. His helmet did come off on that play after the play was blown dead. So it can't be much more than 1st and about 6 inches, that is. And our running backs are number 32. And that is Justin D. Hill, and number 28, Darian Bradley. And he's 39 on my roster, so Gary and Bradley. So we get that straight. We're getting these rosters to numbers change occasionally early on in the season. So again, 6 inches to go, and the handoffs to Bradley. Well, I've not seen a hole that big by an offensive line. So Gary and Bradley scores the touchdown. So Lane has extended their lead early here in the second quarter. 13:01 left. It's now 19-6. As we await Martinez extra point. And so out of the hold, number 15 is the holder. That's who I was trying to see all ago. That's Crawford. And Martinez backs up, straight up kicker. As this one is up. This one is good. So at 13:01 here in the second quarter, Lane College 20, Texas College 6. We'll be right back with more Dragon football. This is the one, man. 38. That's a 38-yard carry. No, that's the first one.
Yeah. That's the one he started carrying right there. And he dragged the dude, yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ. They go back up.
6 foot, 225. You'll remember it before the day's over.
He got his name, he got his last name changed to his mom's last name.
Okay. All right, welcome back as Martinez has the ball teed up. Puts the foot into it. And it's going to be taken by number 10. And he signaled a fair catch, and then he thought about running. Boy, that would have been huge. That would have been a big penalty. Number 10, Austin Long, fair catches the ball at the 24-yard line. So there in the first quarter, the Lane defense, exceptional on that. Let me give you a couple of defensive tackles. You had Demarius Pitts had 3 total tackles. Brian Thames had 3 total tackles. Whitney Richardson had 2, and Ray Taylor had 2. And both of them, we've had a couple of sacks there by the Lane defense there at the very end on that one drive where they put the quarterback still on the ground twice. And now it looks like we are now going to see number 12, Santonio Mapp, out on the field as the quarterback. And Texas College is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. With 13 minutes left here in the second quarter, Lane leads 20-6 over Texas College. Come back for more Dragon football right here.
The Lane College Athletic Department and Jackson City Beautiful have joined forces to help stop littering. We have placed drop-off locations throughout the stadium for all trash. Please help keep our stadium and the city of Jackson beautiful while making sure to place your trash in the containers today before you leave the stadium.
They brought out a different.
Also, remember to join us for homecoming week festivities. Make plans to be here.
I'm talking about this
Homecoming week starting
yeah.
October
Quarterback has
2nd
to look like
through October the 9th.
I mean, he
There
was
will be
active.
homecoming events
He looked like
throughout the
the
week.
guy that used to play at Kentucky, Lorenzo. Hefty lefty, weighed 300 pounds. As a
Crazy.
quarterback, but he could throw the ball, man. He could throw the ball from inline to inline. All right, she ready for him to come back?
Are we ready, coach? Coach.
All right, welcome back. Texas College brings out the freshman quarterback, Bapp, who's listed number 1 on the depth chart. He's looking to throw, and he does. And we're going to get a completed pass to number 1, Collier. And that's going to take the ball out across the 40 to the 41. But a flag came in late. And let's see what the call. Oh, Texas College is not happy. This is going against them. It's going to be offensive pass interference. So a 20-yard play results now in a half the distance. So Texas College will have possession at about the 12-yard line, and it'll be first down and 22. And they're not happy on the far sidelines about that call. That call came in very late. And so Texas College, a well-designed play on first down after they had struggled a little bit, bringing a different quarterback, and he hits that as he rolled out to his right. Empty backfield, trips to the far side, 2 receivers to the near side. Looking at the play clock, calls for the ball, looking. He drops. It's going to be a quarterback draw, and he gets hit at the 17. And that hit was by 27, Demarius Pitts. What a hit! That is a textbook example of how you tackle somebody the way he hit him there. As this time the blitz is on, he's looking. He's under pressure. Still under pressure. He decides to tuck it, and the pass is complete to number 5. And he takes it out for a first down, but there's a flag in the backfield. I think this one's coming back for a hold. I believe it's going to come back for a hold against Texas College. Right as the quarterback broke free to the right to set up that pass completion to number 5, there is a hold. And so now that pass is a spot foul. That's at the 9, so it's going to take it. We're going to refuse that, or are you going to take that pass, that penalty? So it's going to take the ball inside the 10. They're going to mark it down. We're going to call it the 7. So Texas College, after a very nice play, 2 penalties have taken away both plays. And that was one that you look at your offensive lineman and you kind of say, well, you can't fault them for that because the quarterback's scrambling and you do put a chicken arm out or whatever, and occasionally. So Map at the quarterback, same formation, trips to the far side, 2 to the near side, takes the ball, no rush, completed at the 10, little screen pass. And Lane comes up with a nice defensive play over there, and that is number 2. Eddie shoots with the reception. So they get out of danger and bring it out to the 21-yard line, but it's still going to be third down and about 12. So as you think about 3rd and 12, and let's see, Lane College is taking a timeout. Why don't we take one with them and see what they bring up here on the screen for you about some upcoming athletic events or whatever it might be. Come right back for more Dragon football right here. I need to mention homecoming.
Tennessee and Lane College.
All right, welcome back as we see Texas College taking over. Don't forget, next Saturday at 2 o'clock, the Dragons will be back at home. And I'll tell you who they'll play if I can find my paper here. I've lost my sheet. It's in the bottom of the stack. I'll get it in just a minute. As Map under pressure again, another flag comes in, pass incomplete. Pass was intended for number 2, Shoots. Thank you. Fort Valley State next week. And let's see what the penalty is. If it's a penalty against Texas College, you almost decline this penalty. Well, hands to the face against the offense, so back it up. They got out of the shadow of the goal line, and now they're going to be back down just outside the 10. We'll say the 11. The 11-yard line. Want to make sure we mentioned, too, I know you've seen it there on the screen, but don't forget Homecoming 2016 is the week of October 2nd through October 9th. Homecoming game will be on Saturday, October the 8th, and that will be here at Lane Field at 2 p.m. Make plans to attend Homecoming 2016. And so Lane can. Okay, they declined the penalty, so they don't move it back. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Steers of Texas College. So Lane is going to get possession back with 11:05 left. Number 2 back to punt. Eddie Shoots. Dunning, number 10, back to receive for Lane. He is at the, looks like he's going to back up back to about the 37, 38, somewhere in that neighborhood. High snap this time. Good rush. Off the side of the foot. That's going to take a Texas College bounce, and they're going to down it at their own 48-yard line where Lane will take over 1st and 10. So Lane is going to take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line of Texas College. Looks like we're going to go to the shotgun formation. Reynolds back there. And you got Holiday back out. Looks like you got your starting backfield back in. Reynolds looking to throw, and he's going to tuck in and run. He's at the 44. He takes a slide, begins to slide at the 45, and so they'll mark that down at the 46-yard line where he began to slide. So 2-yard gain for Reynolds. And Reynolds waiting on the snap. Snap, handoff to Holiday. Holiday's up the middle. He's broke free. He's inside the 435 down to about the 33-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
Number 25, Marcus Holiday on the run.
So he balls down at the 30-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for Lane. As again, Reynolds in the shotgun. This time it's a little wide receiver screen to number 8, and he's got a 1st down inside the 20, and he's going to get an extra 15 yards on that for a late hit. As that time it was Kentrell Spencer with the reception, and he's hit as he goes out of bounds, so we're going to get that back again. They're going to say he stepped out right before the 20-yard line, but with a 10-yard penalty, that will make it a 15-yard penalty on a personal foul, so it'll be half the distance. So they'll take over at about the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal now, as the ball will be spotted just. No, Lane can get a 1st down with the nose of the football. Reynolds under center. This time it's a little sweep. Handoff inside. That was number 23 for Lane Willingham. As it's down at the 9. So 1st and 9. Second and goal at the 9-yard line for the Dragons.
Second and goal to go for Lake College.
As Lane has gone to a little speed in the back, more speed in the backfield with a smaller guy. Handoff again. This time he's hit in the backfield, spins inside. He's going to make nothing out of something out of nothing as he's going to get the ball down to about the 7-yard line. And we've got an official timeout. 2 Texas College players down on the field. And they may have run into each other.
Official timeout on the field.
So with this official timeout, why don't we take one with them too? And you're listening to watching Dragon Football. As we come back, we see Texas College assisting number 53 off the field. That's Cameron Bars, sophomore defensive lineman, 6'2", 275. And also have to go off the field will be number 39. I think number 39, and that is Chauncey Polk, defensive end out of Houston, Texas. I do think he probably will be back, but the other young man is very gingerly going off the field. I think Polk may have had the breath knocked out of him. So Lane will have 3rd down and goal from about the 8-yard line when play resumes, as we've got 9 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the first half. All right, so we are ready to go back to live action. As Reynolds is going to be in a shotgun. He's going to have Holiday back in the backfield behind him. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Surveying the defense. Hand off to Holiday off the right side. He's going to get down inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th down and goal from about the 4, just inside the 4. Are they going to go for it, or are you going to kick a field goal? They're going field goal. They're going to go field goal. And so Martinez comes out, and it's going to be a 21-yard field goal attempt by Martinez. This is kind of a chip shot extra point that he's trying to kick right here. He's kicking it from the right side, the right hash mark. He's got his angle. And we've got to delay a game. So that's going to back it up, and it's going to make it a 26-yard attempted field goal now. as this ball is going to be spotted at the 16. Martinez kick up, and Martinez kick good. So 8:12 left here. It's now 23-6. The Dragons over the Steers. And we're going to take a timeout. Come back for more Dragon football right here.
Remember to visit the concession stand for hot food, snacks, and a variety of refreshments. We would like to thank Thomas Media, Hot 96.1 and 96 Kicks for being the corporate sponsor of the first annual CME Classic.
that. That's pretty cool. Did Houston end up beating Oklahoma, or did you see? I'm good. Oh, I got some. Hey, that's the bad part about doing it by yourself. You start. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's why, since you're doing video, if you're doing live radio, you need to continuously have something to talk about. But when you're doing video, you got something they can visualize, so you can pause. Yeah. All right, as we see Martinez teeing the ball up at the 35. And again, this time Texas College doesn't have anybody back technically deep. Deepest man is at the 10 as Martinez has been pooch kicks most of the day today. And again, this time he puts a foot into it. It's going to get inside the 14. That is number 20. Still on his feet as he breaks out across the 20. The ball goes on the ground, but he was down. So Texas College is going to take over at their own 28-yard line as Eldrick English with the return there.
First and 10, Texas College at the 28-yard line.
They're actually going to spot it back at the 27. Ball blown in play. So Lane going to go with 3 defensive linemen this time. A little change up. And this time it's still back out on the field. He throws across the middle, and the ball is tipped, and it's going to fall incomplete as that pass intended for number 12, Santonio Mapp, the other quarterback. Good coverage by the Dragons as that ball got tipped by 3 or 4 different people, including the intended target. All right, so Stell back out on the field. Mapp is the backup quarterback is out in the slot on the far side. And again, Stell looking to pass. Hits his intended receiver, and that is Mapp, who is brought down at the 48-yard line. So that'll be enough for a first down for Texas College. A gain of 20. So you got quarterback to quarterback right there on that play. And so I guess the philosophy for Texas College is put your athletes out on the field and let them make plays for you, because that's twice Stell has targeted Mapp. And this time a full-out blitz. And Stell goes down as he is brought down by number 58 there for the Dragons, and that is Brandon Miller. Came in on the delayed blitz. And right as Stell hit the ground, he released the football. Fortunately, if he was on the ground, otherwise he would have been called for intentional grounding. And so a loss. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. Oh, my. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They called that an incomplete pass. I'm lost on that one, folks. As now Stell takes the snap. And this time he overthrows his intended receiver. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Steers. Ever since the first drive of the game, the defense for Lane has done an exceptional job forcing the ball to be either overthrown or getting pressure on the quarterback, causing him to have to let it go early. 3rd and 10 right here. I don't know if they're changing plays on the sideline or exactly what's going on, but Stell's calling out something. And so now he's getting ready to call for the ball. He does. Full out blitz. Pass incomplete. Pass intended for number 80. And number 80 is for Miles Hill. And that pass is broken up by number 3, Brandon Banks. So it's 4th down. And let's see if Texas College is going to. Now they're bringing the punt team out. It looked like for a moment they may go for it, but they're going to come out and punt. As we see number 2, Eddie Schutz back to punt. Dropping back for Lane is number 10, Jamian Dunning. And we've got delay of game on the offense, so back them up 5. Not that 5 yards is going to make much difference. That's been a big problem for Texas College. In the first quarter, they had 4 penalties for 16 yards, and I'm showing Lane with 5 for 50, but that don't seem right. I think that may be backwards. As the punt goes, it's going to hit the ground, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 16-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10. Lane College at the 16-yard line.
So Lane takes over 1st and 10. We got 6:56 left here in the second quarter of play. Want to remind you, today's game is the CME Classic presented by Hot 96.1 and 96 Kicks.
At home, the Dragons hosting the Wildcats of Fort Valley State University. The kickoff is scheduled for 2 p.m. at Lane Field. And remember, you can purchase tickets for next week's game
They switched it
at the ticket booth.
about 2 years after they started. That's 95.7, so 96. Okay. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So he's down. He's down. That's not a good sign over there. I'm hoping that's the one it was for. Let's see if 39 has come back out. The 39's back on the field, so that's got to be for 53. I didn't see what happened. He may have got rolled up.
They didn't put him in there. He's not even on the gurney.
All right, welcome back. Lane takes over at their own 15. Handoff straight up the middle. And say Marcus Hawley on the run. Number 25, Holiday. And he picks up 5-6 yards on that play, so got more than I thought he was going to get. It looked like it was going to be clogged up there in the middle. So you got Hill and Holiday as running backs, as Reynolds now is in the pistol formation. Someone asked me once, what's the difference between the pistol and the shotgun? Well, the pistol's when you got a running back behind you, and the shotgun's when you're either even or behind. And this time, Reynolds is going to tuck it. He's going to run. He's across the 20, 25. He falls forward. He's going to have enough for the first down at about the 28-yard line.
The quarterback keeper, good enough for a first down. Dragons.
And so it's first and down now at the 28 for the Dragons. 5:51 clock running here at Lane Field. Under center goes Reynolds. I formation behind him. Hand off to the deep back. That's Holiday. He's out across the 40. Out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. And so it'll be another first down for the Dragons. You see the score down in the lower right part of your screen, 23-6. And the Dragons are going to take a timeout, so 5:22 left. Let's throw up a few things to remind you of upcoming sporting events. You're watching Dragon Football.
Unless we're running the slideshow. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Test 1, 2. I can hear you. I can hear you. You doing PA? Test 1, 2.
Do it again, Roger.
I can hear him out that door.
Just to remind everybody in the press box, we'll have sandwiches on the way here shortly at halftime. Drinks are in the press box in 3 separate locations, and if you need the restroom, it's on the lower level concourse behind the press box.
Yeah, we're about to get worried about it. This is telling me what.
Welcome back to Lane Field in Jackson, Tennessee, on the first football Saturday of college football as the Dragons are taking on the Texas College Steers. Our score is 23-6 Lane with 5:22 left here in the second quarter. And this time we see the shotgun formation as Reynolds has a running back flank to each side. Hand off to Holiday, who's not going to get much right there. He's going to take it out to the 45, so a 3-yard gain. But at this time, that's what Lane wants to do. Lane doesn't need to put the ball in the air. They just need to run the clock and let the clock is your friend, even though we're only in the second quarter. And we'll try to see as we come out of halftime here in a minute, because the second half, whoever makes the adjustments will be the key. As Reynolds calls out a change. He's dropped back to pass. He's looking. Oh, he's got his man. He's got him wide open. And that's number 11 out here, Ahmad Isaac. Nice job. Nice way to find the seam in that zone as he takes it into Texas College territory for a first down at the 38-yard line. So Lane going back to this kind of a hurry-up offense, trying to keep Texas College off balance. A lot of new jerseys out there on the defensive side for Texas College as Lane has gone to this up-tempo offense. Reynolds takes a snap. Handoff. Nope, he keeps it. He's going to roll. He's going to go out, and he's going to get about a 1-yard gain as he does wise and steps out of bounds. The only thing is, you go out of bounds, you stop the clock. You want to keep the clock running as long as you can. And he's using as much of the play clock as he can. As center's up, calling out a blocking assignment. Reynolds takes the snap, little low snap, looking to pass. He's got his man right over the middle. That's a great catch. What a great catch by number 9, Aaron Thomas. He knew he was going to take a shot, but he was able to pull it in for another first down for the Dragons. And that ball is inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Play being made, call being made. 8 seconds on the shot clock, on the play clock. Reynolds looking. He's got Thomas again. Thomas breaks one tackle, gets down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. He's going to be a little short of the first down. Nice call right there. So it'll be second down and about, I'm going to call it a long 2. As now plays being called in from the sidelines. Reynolds milking the clock. He probably fired with about 6 on the shot on the play clock. He takes the snap. He's looking. Oh, he steps up. Had a nice rush. And Reynolds is going to be able to waltz into the corner of the end zone. So Lane's going to add to their lead and make it 29-6 with 2:26 left here. Oh. And got a flag on the play. And it's going to be it's a free play because the defense was offsides. So the score stands 29-6, 2:26 left. You know, Texas College came out and looked really good on their first drive, and you thought we might be in for a competitive game, but they just haven't done anything since that first drive. So Martinez coming out to attempt the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up. And kick is good. So it's 30-6 with 2:26 left. Come right back for more Dragon football.
In the second quarter, your Dragons lead Texas College 30-6.
We're trying to get a better camera for it.
All right, we're back as Martinez has it teed up. Again, your deep men are at about the 15, and this time it's going to be a pooch kick to about the 27, taken by number 5. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. That's Corey Sherman on the return.
Don't forget, we'll be giving away free pizza.
So Texas College is going to take over first and 10. They're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. 2:21 left here in the first half.
The drawing will be announced at the end of the third quarter.
Let's see who Texas College brings out as their QB this time. They had a little success on their last drive between the starting quarterback and the backup quarterback, Stell and Mapp, on that passing combination. Let's see what they do this time. Looks like Stell's going to come back out as the quarterback. And 12 is going to be in the slot on the far side. So that's 2 on the far side in the slot. Empty backfield, still looking. He hits Mapp across the middle for a very short 1 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard gain. So it's going to be second down and 9 as this clock continues to run. 2:07. Again, an empty backfield. Pretty good rush. And that ball is in and out of the hands of Philip Collier. But we do have a flag on the play. And the head linesman is the one over talking to the referee. Let's see what the penalty is. Sideline warning against Lane. So the lane players are getting some instruction to get back. And offensive players are supposed to go down to one end. So it's going to be second down and 8. So it's going to be third down now and 8. Still in the backfield. This lone man in the backfield. Here comes the rush. And he's going to be hit as he throws. And it's going to come up short as he intended for Matt, but we're going to get a roughing the passer call right here. I think that's probably a good call. He did get to him, but it was 2 steps. Yeah, that's a good call because he had time to slow up, but he chose not to. So Stell does get up. He was a little slow. So that's going to give Texas College a first down by way of penalty. And it's going to take the ball into Lane territory to the 48-yard line.
First down, Texas College.
Empty backfield again. And the pass this time is complete to Collier. He's inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line. He will have enough for another first down for Texas College. So after 3 or 4 drives of doing nothing, Texas College, the offense here, as they've gone to this empty backfield set, has actually started working as we have 1:20 left. And they're going to reset the game clock to 1:28. And the referee must not be used to turning the microphone on and off because he's left it on several times. And so the clock starts with the whistle with the ball blown in play. Again, Stell with an empty set. And again, the pressure, Lane is getting some pressure on. As we've seen there, number 46, Cameron Brown, we have seen him in the face of the quarterback all afternoon, and that time he had help by Whitney Richardson, number 40. So it's going to bring up second down and 10. And looks like Texas College is going to take a timeout. So with 1:13 left, Lane up 30-6 here in the first half. Let's take a quick break. Come right back for more Lane Dragon football.
Remember, you can visit the concession stands for hot food, snacks, and a variety of refreshments. And don't forget during halftime, we'll hear the wonderful sounds of the Lane College Marching Quiet Storm Band.
All right, we're back, and I missed that play as the pass was incomplete for Stell, and he was trying to hit his target down there, number 2, Eddie Schutz. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Texas College Steers.
It's 3rd and 10 at the 38-yard line. Get him to make some noise. For the Dragon defense.
3rd and 10. As Stell is back in the shotgun, he's looking. Oh, freak man comes free from the far side, and the pass is intercepted by number 21. That is Justin Hill, and he's still on his feet, and he takes the ball out to the 21-yard line. Stell just way overthrew his receiver that time.
First down, Lane College.
As Lane takes over with 56 seconds right here, 30-6 is our score.
For just $2.
Lane will have possession 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. I'd like to remind you that if you have a schedule in front of you or you go to the Lane Athletic website, you can find the schedule for the Dragons all year. We'll be here for 5 home games, bringing you the video broadcast. We'll be here next Saturday at 2 o'clock against Fort Valley State right here at Lane Stadium, or Lane Field in Jackson, Tennessee. Be interesting to see. And going to get a delay of game penalty against Lane. Be interested to see if they even try to run too many plays or if they just try to run the clock out right here. With such a big lead, you don't want to turn the ball over down here in this part of the field. And a handoff straight up the middle. And that is Justin D. Hill on the carry. He takes it out across the 25 to the 26. So he's going to bring up 2nd down and 5, so a 10-yard run by Hill right there. As Lane will have to run one more play before the half is over. Reynolds under center. He's got an I formation behind him. He's going to run the clock down as far as he can. Takes the snap. Again, hand off to Hill. Hill busted out. He's across the 35 to the 36. So there you have another about 10-yard carry as there's 4 seconds left. So as soon as the ball is spotted down, Lane is going to go into halftime here with a 30-6 lead over Texas College. And we'll be right back with more Lane Dragon football.